Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Wanda. Hi. In this video, I'll be using some bubble-free mirror chrome adhesive vinyl to create some holiday mugs. Now, before I get started, I'll be measuring my blanks. I'll be using this measuring tape. I'm only going to be measuring one side of the blank since my design will go on one side of the mug. It measures about 4 inches. I want to mention that this collection is available in 21 beautiful colors, 12 by 10 and 12 by 82 feet rolls. I'll be working on design space, so on my search bar, I'll type in holidays. I'll be using the same image on all 4 mugs. Now these will be some nice gifts for friends. And this is the image I chose, so let's select add to canvas. And now I'll be selecting a shape, a square. This will be my guide. And I'll be typing in my measurements, 4 by 4. And I'll go over to operation. And on the drop box, I'll change the square to a guide. And here's our guide. Now I'll be moving my image over. And I'll be adjusting it to fit in my guide. Once you're satisfied, continue. I will duplicate it and I will change the color. And this is only for visual purposes. I will duplicate it and change the color and duplicate again and change the color. Once you're done, select Make. As you can see, Design Space has new updates. And here I'll be selecting to work on a mat 12 by 12. Lastly, Confirm. And here are our mats. Another thing you can do is put your work on just one mat. Select a mat, go to the 3 little dots, select Move Object, and select to place it on the first mat. I did the same on all of my images. Once you're done, select Continue, and then set Base Material. I selected permanent vinyl and more pressure. So let's take these away and bring in a cutter so I can cut my vinyl. Remember to cut your vinyl to size. This way you're not wasting any vinyl. And in the meantime, let me tell you a little bit about this vinyl. This is the bubble-free mirror chrome adhesive vinyl. It has air release channels that prevent the formation of unsightly bubbles during application. The finish is highly reflective, mirror-like. It is available in 21 colors. It's got a protective sheet on top. This will protect it against marks and scratches. So remember to remove it before cutting the vinyl. This vinyl is durable and long-lasting. TechWrap says it gives excellent performance without fading, peeling, or cracking. It is easy to cut and apply. It works well with all craft cutters and can be applied to any smooth, clean, and dry surface. And it is water and weather resistant. It is perfect for unique decals. Signage, labeling, wall art, and decorative elements for cars, windows, mugs, tumblers, and more. And it's all cut, so I'll be using this teckwrap weeding pin pen. As I say in all my videos, this is my favorite weeding tool. To use it, just poke on a corner and start pulling your vinyl upwards. This will help you get rid of the unwanted vinyl. Go very slow since this vinyl is a little bit thick and very sticky. Now let's get the inside pieces of the letters. This is one of the reasons I love to use this weeding pin pen. It makes it much easier. And to weed the rest of the images, I'll just leave this on fast mode so the video is not as long. Although this weeded out very easily. If your image has smaller pieces, then go very slow and be very careful. So let's transfer the images to the mugs. I'll be using this teckwrap transfer tape. For this vinyl, I will be using medium tack transfer tape. This is a clear, transparent finish. This is available in black grid and red grid. It comes in 12 by 20 feet rolls and 12 by 82 feet rolls. When transferring this kind of vinyl, I really like using this transfer tape. It makes it easy to transfer and leaves no sticky residue behind. I'm just using a small piece, which probably will be the only piece I need throughout the project. And now I'll just remove this from the mat just to make it easier when placing the transfer tape. I am glad I was able to put the 4 pieces of vinyl on one mat. The size of the images was perfect. Alright, let's peel our transfer tape. Just find a corner and start peeling off the backing. Now let's just place it over our vinyl. Push it down so that it can stick to the vinyl. I'll be using a squeegee. This one's from Tech It's a perfect size and it's got the felt tip. I'm also bringing in a cup cradle. This will secure my mug. Before placing the vinyl on my mug, I'll be spraying my mug with some alcohol. Rubbing alcohol just to get the area clean. Pat dry it with a cloth and then remove the backing. Bring it over and start sticking it to your mug. Now my first mug was a little bit messy. I got a couple of wrinkles on my transfer tape, but that's fine. I'm just varnishing to make sure it sticks to my mug before I remove the transfer tape. And now start to remove it very carefully. Just make sure nothing's lifting. But if you get any pieces that are lifting, just flatten it back down, put some pressure, make sure it sticks back on your mug, and then start to remove the transfer tape. I really like how this vinyl looks with this blue mug. Here I'm just going very slow, making sure my vinyl doesn't lift. And now for the last piece. There we go. Here's my mug. In case you're wondering, this is the space gray. Now let's get going with the rest of the mugs. I'll leave this on fast mode just so that we can get through this video. And in case you're wondering, for this color, it is red. It goes perfect with this mug. And the color for this vinyl is gold. I really love the chrome look to this vinyl. And this is the last mug. The color for this vinyl is lime green. These greens go perfect. This is the perfect selection of vinyl for these mugs. It makes them look so elegant. I really love how this project turned out. So if you watched to the end and you liked the video, don't forget to give us a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.